Well, if the elections do take place, then that would be an extraordinary step forward. The French President Emmanuel Macron is just at the moment speaking at a press conference flanked by General Khalifa Haftar, who of course has militias loyal to him covering about half of the country, and the head of the internationally recognised government in Tripoli, Fayez al-Sarraj, a government of course that was put in place in an attempt to broker a previous compromise between rival militias in 2015. Now, the fact that these two men are even in the same room, let alone giving a joint press conference with Macron, is in itself an achievement, given that the different factors in Libya have found it impossible to agree over the last several years. Now, this electoral calendar does seem very ambitious if Libyans are really going to go to the polls before the end of the year. Apart from anything, as you were saying, there's not yet any agreement on under what constitutional law exactly those elections would be carried out. So experts in the region say there needs to be a referendum on what Libya's new constitution is going to be, either before or after those elections. And of course, major logistical challenges are posed by holding a poll in Libya, a country that's still torn apart by war, with major security concerns.
That's right, Elena. And I mean, it was thought a few years back that a new constitution, we remember that it would help move Libya forward. It really didn't produce what was hoped for. So how much are the parties involved now actually relying on that constitution?
Well, as I said, a referendum still needs to be held. That constitution was supposed to be approved by the Libyan people. That referendum was never carried out, and so it's now supposed to take place shortly after this poll that's been set for December the 10th. But that means, as I say, that there's really a large vague confusion over exactly under what electoral law this poll in December would be carried out, how people would be able to register themselves, how the Libyan authorities would be able to guarantee against fraud, how they'd be able to assure the security of voters and of international observers who would be needed to monitor the transparency of any poll. So while it's a huge step forward that all these rival factions have agreed to hold elections and they have all agreed to abide by the results, the practical challenges posed by actually getting this poll to take place are still enormous.